and it's just going to show you.
I'm live.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Hey guys, it's just a test run, making sure I know how to do this at a later date. So come join us all on the 4th and the 5th for a big diamond-a-thon. Bye. Well, it's not turned on. You have to turn it on.
That's the chat. So when
we're
you're
sitting
finished,
here talking. And
yeah.
There's
Hi,
nobody in
guys.
chat, right?
Well, this chat's not set up yet. Hi guys, I'm just the daughter. I'm just the daughter. Look, see? You can see. Hi.
Hi, Granny's DP and Craft Corner.
Okay, this is just a test. Here's the grandson.
Here's the grandson.
You say hi?
Hi. Say hi.
Say hi right here. Say hi right here.
Hi.
Go get
We're testing to check to see if we know how to do it on the 4th and the 5th, because I'm going live on the 5th at 9 o'clock in the morning Central Time. How are you doing, Granny's DP?
This is another grandkid. Say hi, Sasa.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. All
yes,
right.
I'm out of the hospital. I got out today.
Don't touch it.
We've been home. I've been home for about 4
touch.
hours. How's the volume sounding? Can you tell me that? Is it too loud? Hi. Hi. Hi, Tail Whip. Hi, Cindy's Traveling Crafts.
All right. Watch your cowboy movie.
How's the volume? Can y'all tell me how the volume is?
Ready? Don't touch it.
Don't touch the corner.
Hey, don't touch. No. Volume fine.
Well, good, Granny's DP and Craft Corners. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good. Everybody's doing good here.
Hey.
That's my youngest grandson. His name's Sawyer. He won't be here on the 4th and the 5th.
Neither one will.
Volume's good. Okay. How, everybody doing okay? Do y'all want to do some diamond painting? Yes, it did, Ginger. Helped a lot. That's what we're doing now is testing everything. And so this is making me really nervous here. I don't, your video helped a lot, Ginger. Hi, Corey. How are you doing today? Yeah, I've got it working, so hopefully everything's good. Yes, I'm doing good, Cindy. Thank you. Are you doing good, Cindy? Yeah, I got out of the hospital this afternoon. I haven't even been home for 2 to 3 hours. I don't even think I've been home for 2 hours, to tell you the truth. You know, you kind of lose track of time, especially when you just get home from being in the hospital. Y'all want to do some diamond painting, and we can do a quick diamond paint with me? Hi, Allie's Crafts. I'm going to move this around a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm working on Talitha Kuhn from Mandy Monzino. It's a Diamond Art Club, of course. As you can see, it's a total mess. I wasn't prepared. My daughter was supposed to be getting this ready for me. I didn't know we were doing this right now. Hi, Fortini. How are you doing? I will take care of myself. I'm going to take it easy and just kick back and relax for this week. I have nothing going on so far. I have a couple, doctors I've got to do follow-ups on, but other than that, I'm doing good. I will be home this week. So I'm excited about the rest and relaxation part of that. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing today? Did I miss anybody else coming in? Nope, we got it all. Did y'all want to do some diamond painting? Y'all can help me get used to this.
Mama, did you get these for the boys?
Yeah. If you were here about a minute ago, minute and a half, you got to meet my grandbabies. They're 2 and 1. They're exactly 19 months apart. They are rotten, but Nana loves them. And that's all that matters. Mom and Dad does too. Cindy's is working on the same painting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you'd mentioned that in one of your chats. See, I can't even talk. I'm so nervous. I think you mentioned that in chat a couple days ago. But it's hard for me to keep up with Ginger and your sisters because y'all go live often, so I can't keep days straight like that on who's doing what, when they're doing it, what they say. I can't believe Fruitini's in my channel. She's listening to me, and Ginger and Granny and Jeremy. I hope y'all don't, and Corey. I hope y'all don't mind if I just say first names. It's easier for me to do it that way. If you want to be called by your full name, just let me know.
Sit down and watch a movie.
I'm just getting my painting ready, so give me a minute here. I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. I am having a problem with this painting. I got halfway through and I've ran out of a color. I contacted Diamond Art Club. They sent out film replacement drills. I've contacted them a second time, and because I ran out of another color. And when I contacted them, I said, I don't know what's up with this canvas. I've run out of 2 colors. I'm only halfway done with it. As y'all can see, I've got this part over, and then I've got a section down here and up here. So I would say not quite to 3/4. So yeah, and I've run out of 2 colors, and I've got a couple that I'm going to be really leery about. I'm going to move this camera for just a second. Y'all let me know if you get a glare when I turn on my iPad or my left. Oh, I got to settle down a little bit here. I'm still shaking. Okay, that glare's there, isn't it? Any suggestions of how to get rid of it other than turning it off? No? You don't mind as long as you call me, as long as it's time to eat. Yeah, that's what my dad used to say. You can call him anything, but don't call him late for dinner. Thank you, Cindy. I hope y'all all love me, or at least like me enough to get through this. It being my first one, it's a little shaky. I'm a little shaky, but I wanted to do this as a trial run, and I should have been more prepared when my daughter hit that live button, but she said, "You're live," and I'm like, "What? I ain't got anything." So that's why I haven't started diamond painting yet, but I have your straighteners ready to go out. They will go out Monday. Cool. I like the straighteners. I have one that I ordered from Donnie from Diamond Painting Frenzy, and but I wanted one of the shorter ones because Ginger, you have solved a problem for me, and you solved it this morning, early morning, 2-3 o'clock our time. I have a problem getting my diamonds out of my tray, putting them back into the containers, and I seen you scraping them down, and I'm like, well, heck, I'm going to save a lot of diamonds by doing that, because I am so sloppy when it comes down to putting the diamonds back in the tray. So Fruitini, when do you go live again? Are you going tomorrow? Thanks, Jeremy. Yes, show the love. Or at least let me know I'm not doing too bad right now. Fridays. You go live Fridays now? Okay. All the times have been kind of changing around, and I'm one of the worst about going and looking at the schedule. I'll just get that notification and click on it, and I'm there. You did have a useful tip. The babies have left, and they left the TV on. Can y'all hear it too bad? My grandson's favorite movie right now is 8 Mile, or not 8 Mile, 8 Minute with Luke Perry. Luke Perry that just died, that's from Beverly Hills 90210. He made a movie a while back, and it was called 8 Seconds. It was about an actual bull rider, and he was either from Oklahoma or Texas, and he ended up dying. But and that's sad, but he only dies in the last minute of the movie, and he's normally up doing his own thing by then. But during the middle of the movie, he gets married, and there's this big dance scene, and he knows that step. He knows the move step for step, and it's just so funny seeing him dance around the floor. I need to have my daughter switch her video over to my computer where I can like put that as an opening or something, because it is just the cutest thing. Is it because he's my grandson? I don't know, but he's pretty darn cute. Pretty darn cute at doing it. If you get people saying hamsters, give it a few minutes for everyone to refresh, and it'll usually straighten out itself. Okay. You love 8 Seconds, Jeremy. Oh, you actually watched the original Lane Frost. Okay. That would have been cool. Because I know it was, I think, in the early 80s when he was bull riding and doing his thing. I think he was at his prime in the early 80s, and then he died in late 80s, I believe. Are you going to come watch Cowboy? Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi in the camera. You come say hi. Here's my squirts. Come here. You gotta say, oh, don't hit the camera. Okay. Say hi right here. Hi. Ain't he the cutest? That's Brady. Okay, go back over there and watch the movie. Oh, you want to say hi too? Okay. Say hi right here. Say hi. Big hi. Nat Sawyer, he's 1-year-old. Okay, y'all gotta go. You're hitting my camera. Oh. Okay, he wants to diamond paint with me, and he's hitting my stuff. Hi. Hi, he's saying hi now. Here, come over here. They're cute now. They were rotten about 5 minutes ago. Jeremy makes a good Smurf. What's that about? I know the little blue Smurfs.
So you had these.
Get my diamonds paint stuff out of my bag. We got to do some diamond paint here. I gotta do better than Dearly. So I need to get Elizabeth. I can't have them screaming in here.
What am I supposed to do? We need to do it.
Okay.
He was just screaming because he wanted to buy it.
So I have to. Shoot, I lost my train of thought.
You're talking about diamond painting.
Oh, yeah. I have to be better than Dearly and place at least 15 diamonds. We're trying to get them fed. And, oh, I hit the camera that time. Sorry, guys. I will get this better. Like I said, I'm just doing a test run today. And I'm going to try to do one other test run. I'm going to try to do it on days to where we don't have very many going live. Because I don't know of anybody that, Jennifer Wall went live this morning. Ginger, we went live all night, didn't we? All we needed was a K, let me see if I can figure that out, Ginger. That's the one thing I don't know how to do. You know, walk me through it, because I don't know how to set up moderators.
I can show you if
Well, every time
yeah.
somebody comes by there, the camcorder gets hit. Somebody want to walk me through it? Are we still live? I'm trying to figure it out. To the right of people's name are three dots.
No.
Click them and there will be
Hey,
drop down menu. Okay. Add moderator. Okay, there's one. How many we need? We just need a couple. Who else wants to be one? I've got Jeremy and Ginger, or GGDP. Okay. Trying to figure out, find somebody that. Oh, I see a lot. I see a lot of things I can do now. This is fun. I got to do this more often. Hi, Allie. I don't think I caught you when you came in.
Stop.
Okay. That, I think, put in like 4 moderators.
You're going to get it everywhere. I don't want to clean up the mess.
You like that, Fruitini? I'm working on it upside down right now. I'm doing the hard part, and then I get to flip it around and do the easy part up here. Oh, shoot. I keep hitting this. I will fix this by the next feed to where every time I turn around, I'm not kicking it. Because it's like my computer's here, the camcorder's here. You see that, but the camcorder legs are on a tripod, and I kick it every time I turn around. So let me see.
You're going to get it all over you.
I'm going to try to tilt this to where y'all's not getting a big glare from my light pad. How's that? Is that okay? Or is the iPad too glary? There you go, Fruitini. I think I've got Fruitini I've got Ginger, Jeremy Fryer, and Cindy's Traveling Crafts. And
You guys-
we'll add some more maybe on the 5th if we have a lot of people in chat. Hi, Jennifer Roberts. How are you? This is quite different for me, but I think y'all were right. Once the conversations start going, it kind of gets a little easier. I don't have a lot to. I feel like when I'm like doing my weekly chit chats, that's mine are. I try to call them Chit Chat Fridays. Obviously, you didn't get one Friday because I was in the hospital, but I have a hard time finding things to talk about.
Talk about me.
Talk about you. Do you really want to go there?
Hey, I'm an open book.
She's an open book, so we'll hit on her next time. We'll drag her through the regs.
I got a lot to talk about. Or you have a lot to talk
Maybe
about.
I can get her to join in with us next time, and she can diamond paint with us.
That'll be fun.
That would be cool. A lot of people. See, I could be working here. You could be working there. Yeah.
I'm free all day.
It is. I was really nervous when it started. I think one reason was because I wasn't prepared for her to hit that live button. And a lot of y'all have already heard this, but I was stammering and stumbling over my words.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting anybody to
I
jump
know.
on so quick.
I didn't expect. That was one thing. I was like, nobody's going to come on anyway. And
That's what I was thinking.
it's like, I'm just Corina. And Corey, what is your Corey?
Hey, did that help the glare?
Yeah, did that help the glare with the light off?
Turn it back off, baby. Turn it back off. Turn it off. Turn it off and you can turn it back on.
Okay, never mind.
Did it?
I can't tell.
What about now?
No, kind of made it worse.
Okay. Turn it back on.
Corey, the Corollas,
Want a bite?
I guess, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Diamond
Leave
painting
it alone.
effect. I had been known as Corey
One,
for
two.
about 25 years of my life. Growing up, I had school teachers that couldn't even pronounce Corina. And so they just got to the point where they called me Corey. And I was Corey even after I got married. I think I was Corey up until 8 years ago. And then I got tired of people not being able to know my name. There's some people still to this day that know me as Corey, not Corina. And so I just thought that was funny when I seen your name, because when I started the channel, I almost named it Corey's Cool Creation because it slid off the tongue a little easier. But I was like, no, I'm going to be me. I'm going to come in here, be me, and I'm going to have my name. I got to get some colors here and working. I hope y'all's all diamond painting with me. Maybe if I skip this down. No, that just puts it more in. I think that's the most I'm going to be able to get it to where it's not too glary. Let me just move this down some. And I promise I'll have the bugs worked out next time. Maybe there won't be so many distractions around here. Yes, y'all are just distraction right now. Guys, I'm just a bumbling mess. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to quit apologizing. We're going to get to the diamond painting here and start having some fun. How's that sound?
Bye.
Can y'all tell me if that glares too much? I mean, because you basically see the picture, but I can't diamond paint without a light pad. What kind of new diamond paintings you get? Are they Diamond Art Club? I guess that would be given away, wouldn't it, Jeremy? Well, anybody who is anybody is here. Love it. Hello. Even Mrs. Coffee is in here. You were about to what? Ask who? Jennifer Roberts to what? Is she due to be scheduled live? This was just an impromptu thing that I was making sure things were going to be okay on the 5th when I did the Diamond Paint-a-thon. So is anybody else due to schedule to go live? And I'll get off here.
Well, chill out.
Oh, she's supposed to be cleaning. Okay. So we got a couple people that snuck in here that shouldn't have been. I got Fruitini. I got Miss Coffee. I got DP Addiction. I got Ginger. I'm just so happy everybody's here. You haven't touched a bag? I haven't touched a diamond yet. I don't even have any diamonds in my tray. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be working on.
We'll take a bite.
Let me look here. Find a symbol. So y'all never asked me or answered if this glares too bad. Is it too bad? Do I need to turn it off?
Are you the Grinch? You do not need to eat the bowl.
And Corey. I didn't mean to miss anybody. Corey, Cindy, Jeremy. I love that all of y'all are here.
Stop.
Okay, looks fine. Okay, I'm going to figure out something to work on. Do the over arrows. This is kind of hard done upside down, but I have taken a picture of the legend itself, and I have it on my phone to where it being upside down is not a big thing. I set my phone on to where it doesn't rotate, and so when I do it, I just turn my phone upside down. And where's my phone? Will you have my phone so I don't have a problem with this? Miss Coffee, you missed my grandbabies. We had them on camera earlier. I'm just getting my, God, I feel like I'm talking loud. Am I talking too loud? Because my mic is attached to my tripod right now. I just want to know everything I can before. We're not really looking at what you're working on. Mostly listening. Okay. The
Thank you, baby.
volume's fine. Okay.
Thank you, baby.
So nobody's going to diamond paint with me? Any lurkers and workers? That's okay. If you want to work and lurk, I mean, the main reason for us to be here is to diamond paint, right? We're not having fun doing that. Why are we here? Okay, I'm going to work on the over arrows. That's number 41.
Thank you for touching me with your spaghetti-o hands.
And I'm using the Craftmates Craftables.
No. Touch my phone with your spaghetti-o hands. Get your hands out the spaghetti-o.
Miss Coffee, I'm trying to set a record to bypass dearly on one of her lives. So I have a goal to at least place 20 diamonds while I'm doing this. Making brownies with the kids. That sounds fun. What are you doing with chocolate?
Look what he's doing.
You got your adrenaline shot for you? What's that?
Epinephrine.
Epinephrine?
It's like an EpiPen.
This child is eating SpaghettiOs with its tongue out of the bowl.
Ow!
Yes, you are.
Don't bite. Stop. We're done. Either you're going to eat it or you're not. Okay, then go sit down and watch a movie. Yes. Don't tell me no.
Kids, babes,
Sorry.
sweet as can be when you want them to be, or don't.
You want to bite?
Can you turn the TV down just a little bit? Oh, and I
You're talking
vape,
way
so, and I
louder.
haven't vaped in 4 days, so I might vape a lot today.
Oh, you're talking louder than the TV.
I'm talking louder than the TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go. Why are you guys so weird?
You're working on Princess Mononoke. Somebody did a video on how to pronounce that. Mononoke. Is that right? Mononoke? I'm bad at spelling. I'm bad at math. And I'm bad at getting words out of my mouth. Cloud Runner. That's a good one. Everybody's working on the new ones. My next one that I've got kitted up is Vetadello from Diamond Art Club. It's not Mandy Manzino, but I've got it kitted up, and it'll be my next one. What, baby? Yeah, cowboy. It's what? He's falling. Okay, don't touch this. Go watch Cowboy.
Hey.
Go watch Cowboy.
No.
You can't come over here right now. I'm going to have to find him a friendly kids channel later.
Hey.
Oh, you got Jessica Rabbit. Hey, it's okay. You want to come over here?
Climb under the desk, Brady.
Climb under here. I still haven't placed one diamond, so don't grab that. Don't grab that. You want to say hi to Miss Coffee and everybody else that haven't? You have to bend over here and look there. Say hi. Hi. Look over that way just a little bit more. There you go. Hi. This is my little caramel mocha babies. Hi.
Hey,
Okay. He wants to stay here.
No.
So I don't know if I'm going to get any diamonds placed. You're kidding up, Jessica Rabbit. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I want Jessica Rabbit, but everybody's doing Jessica Rabbit right now, and it's gonna go and sell out and sell out and sell out. I am gonna try to get it, but I think it's gonna be something that I wait and do for a little bit. For some reason, I buy diamond paintings, and I have a tendency to give them away. And the last 3 I've given away have been Diamond Art Clubs. Don't tell me why. I do. I mean, if I have them and I know I'm not going to, long as I keep myself in paintings and know, I mean, I've got enough paintings right now to keep me busy for a year, and I'm still going to, don't touch the computer. I'm still going to continue to buy them. They'll have more on stock on May 7th. That's good because I get my check on the 3rd. And that's when I got to get. Don't pick my diamonds off. He's sitting here picking my diamonds off. You know how long it took me to put all them together? No. You can't pick them off or I'm going to put you down. Don't touch. Okay, Fruitini, thank you for coming in. And I'll see you on next Friday. Bye. Or Friday. Bye. You got to say bye here. Say bye there. Bye. Say bye, Fruitini. Bye, Dee Dee. That's Dee Dee. No, don't touch. That's. I see, Mama. I see, Mama. You want to go watch Cowboy? No. No, you want to stay here? Hey, you just can't touch anything. Okay? You're not going to let me diamond paint, are you? No. Huh? No. No? Why not? You can't touch that. You're touching it. That's sticky. Yes, it's sticky. You don't have to keep touching it. It's gonna stay sticky as long as you quit doing that. No, don't touch that either. I've got a lot of hands here going every way. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing today? Brady.
Either up or down. Or down. Get it down. Brady, come over here and watch your cowboy. Yeah.
How are you doing today?
We're gonna go bye-bye. Let's go change your diaper so we can go outside.
Okay. You have to go down this way. Don't hit the camcorder. Go underneath the desk. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. There you go. Okay, I'm actually going to place one diamond here. That's one down. I've got 19 to go to beat Dearly Crafted's record. I didn't realize how hard this would be to let him go. Out. Hard it would be to keep up with chat and the diamond paint. I mean, it's harder than what it looks. There, I'll place 4. So, first diamond live, yes. Pat on the back.
Want a bite?
That was my backpack. Look,
You done, Sasa?
I'm patting my back. Oh my gosh, now I'm shaking again. Y'all ought to see these hands. See them hands? They're just to go and... But maybe by doing this today, I will have it out of my nerves come the 5th. Because that's all I want. I want everybody to get to know me. And you get to know people in these videos, but it's nicer when you get to hear their voice and you know their characters. You know, everybody knows how everybody runs their lives. You know, it's like for Teeny. She likes to go and go, which I love. I will sit in a live as long as it goes. Ask that to Ginger. Gigi Diamond Painter. We were up, I think, all night after Mrs. Coffee. She went live, and we were live at least until, I think I gave it up around, what was it, Ginger? 9, 10 o'clock? Thank you. I got this drill pen from Rich Crafts. This is one of them. And then here is my other one I got from them. Which is almost the same thing, but it doesn't have any of the bumps on it. But the colors are a little different. You can tell. But they're both purple. I love them. I like my, I like the 3 bump better, actually, because, you know, it fits here in the hand, and you can swing around and use that 3-placer really good. And I'm getting really good at the 3-placer on this painting. 10 hours, work part of those. Oh, Cindy, see, I keep forgetting there's 3 sisters, Ginger, Cindy, Cindy's Traveling Crafts, and can't think of the other sister. 3, sister? Is it sister? Or, I don't know. You feel bad that you missed Miss Coffee Live? You woke up to Jeremy messaging you, asking where you were. Were you somewhere you weren't supposed to be? I'm using a 3-placer now, so I'm going to break Dearly Crafted's record really quick here. I'm going to smash it. Who else has gone live that has been as nervous as I am now? I mean, it's getting a little easier for me, but I'm still and and I have this stupid goofy laugh. I hate it. But if you got to laugh at somebody, why not yourself? It's what my daddy ever told me. That's one thing he ever said, if you can't laugh at yourself, why are you bothering? Other than that, and then taking me outside to learn how to change a tire the day I got my driver's license. He said, now you have no reason to call me in the middle of the night if you're out. I'm like, okay. So he pretty much let me loose. That was a bad idea. I laughed so hard at that story she told about the Wendy's baked potato and it's sliding down. I sit here and I laugh so much on lives. It's like my mother will come in here and she goes, "What are you laughing at?" And I go, "I'm on the computer. I'm on a live feed." She's like, "What's that?" Something pulled up on my computer. I had to check. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, she would come in here. "What are you laughing at?" I said, "Mom, I'm on one of my live feeds." And she would just roll her eyes and she'd go back in the bedroom. My mother's 71 years old, and she's to the point where she can't do a lot of things. So during the day, it's hard for me to make these lives. But if I miss it, I go back and watch it in replay. But at night, during the week, the two turds that you seen earlier, I have done 6 3-placers, so I think I've smashed her record. Now I forgot what I was saying. I do that a lot. Oh, my mom, babysitting. I babysit them grandbabies Monday through Thursday because she goes to school. Mom goes to school on them nights, and her husband's supposed to be working, but that's another story, another day. It wasn't that bad. What is your favorite color? J-Rob. J-Rob. Who's J-Rob? Am I missing something? Is that abbreviation? Something I should know? Oh, Jennifer Roberts. Duh. Gosh. See, that's part of nerves. And me not being able to pronounce these words that I'm trying to say. But some of it is some of the medication I'm on. Oh, I'm digressing here. My mother and my babysitting Monday through Thursday, and then during the day I'm doing a lot to help out with my mom. I got to do her medications and all that good stuff. So the only time I really have to do things is during the day. I can manage some lives. I think Jennifer Wall goes live. But I think I know she goes other than Saturday. I know she was on earlier today, but I know it's like she does a live feed in the morning and at night, so I can catch her morning feed. I can catch all the Friday night feeds because I'm not babysitting. And my mom can just come in here and ask me for anything if she needs it, and I can put down my iPad and, go on and about my business. And her nickname's J-Rob. Yeah, we do have a lot of Jennifers. J-Rob, JJ, and Jen Jen. Who's Jen Jen? Is Jen Jen's diamond painting wall. Jen's Crafts diamond wall. Yeah, I think we're on the same. Y'all know who I'm trying to say. Hi, Diamond Painting with Eskies. How are you doing? Jen Crafts wall. Yeah, creative wall. Yeah, I can see hers during the day, but I just can't see her at night. Because I think hers is, I don't know, I want to say Tuesday, and I know Wolfpack goes on Thursday, and I try to get it in there, but every time I go to get in there, my grandsons want to get up in my lap, and I can't do anything with them on my lap, and then they want to go outside and play. Right now, it's okay, but when time changes, it'll get darker sooner, and so they'll be in the house more. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But as they get older, they get easier. Miss Coffee's probably choking on her coffee with that statement. Back is bad right now, but happy to hear you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I got out of the hospital about, I don't even know what time it is. It's 3:46. I got discharged at 12, but it took like 20-30 minutes to get discharged. So I actually walked in the house about 1 o'clock. So haven't had a low time to rest, but I wanted to do this, and it was going to be a test, but everybody started showing up, and I thought, hey, what the hell? Everybody's showing up. If they don't like it, they leave. Or if I'm that bad, they won't ever come back. Eskies, Diamond Painting with Eskies. Your package will be in the mail on the 3rd, along with Denise. Is Denise in here? I don't know if Denise can. I think it's Contreras. No, I don't think she's in here. But yes, your package will be out on the 3rd. Miss Coffee, I don't know if you know this, but the first painting, or the first diamond painting video I watched was yours, and it had to do, you asked a question in there, and I don't know if you remember, but you had put on there as a question, can you tell the movie that remember the 5th of November? And I was the first to comment on it being, now I can't even think of the name of the movie. I gotta, the TV come back on, so I had turned off. It's quiet. Nice and quiet in here. Victory. I think it was V for Vendetta. That's it. Thank you, Jennifer Roberts. I hope you come back again, and more of the bugs will be worked out. But yeah, that was the first video I'd watched of yours, and you gave me, I think 50 cool points for answering it. I don't know where them cool points went. I never got anything for it. Yeah, I guess I can. I can say that now. Yes, I got something. But that was a nice gesture on Miss Coffee between me and her. Come on. Everything's still going. You got more of me. What's you got more of me? You got more of me. when I started diamond painting, how I stumbled across it. And I mean, I literally stumbled across it. I was addicted to Wish. And anybody that can say they downloaded the app and Wish, they know what I mean. It's an addiction, just like diamond painting. Well, I bought what I thought was a pretty mandala to put. I was going to put it on the outside of my window facing out, and I thought it was a big size to where it would match with the back carpeting curtains, and it turned out to be this small picture. And I thought, cool, that'll still look nice on my wall. I'll just go, buy a frame for it and put it on my wall. And I looked at it, and there's a sticky, it had the plastic cover over it. It wasn't it was the see-through color, see-through color, the see-through plastic. And I didn't know what was going on. I seen the tray, I seen the pen, I seen the diamonds, and I looked at it and I thought, what is this? And I took it into my mom, and I was like, Mom, what is this? And we couldn't figure it out. We got the diamonds out and we put them in the tray, and luckily I kept them, I kept the color separated. Okay, I beat her. I've got 35. Yay! And we couldn't figure it out. The one thing that was missing. Well, let me go back for a minute. Y'all's probably saying, "Gosh, still a little nervous here." But at least I'm able to diamond paint a little bit. Who's leaving? Is that Jeremy leaving? JR? No? That would be JF. Oh, Jennifer. Bye, Jennifer. We just couldn't figure it out. We had took the pencil, and we were sitting here trying to get the diamonds to stick on the pen. And we couldn't get the diamonds. We couldn't figure out how to make the pen work on the diamonds. Well, I stumbled across an ad about diamond painting, and then I got on the line, the internet, and looked up Diamond Painting 101. And of course, Upshot, Miss Coffee's and Ella's videos. And so it took me another 5 days after that to figure out that the kit that I'd gotten, that I thought was just a regular mandala, turned I lost my train of thought, guys. I do that a lot when I'm nervous. But anyway, I later found out after watching all them videos that the kit actually is supposed to come with glue. So how many people would buy a diamond painting by mistake, and then that newbie on their first painting not get glue? I had no idea what to do with this paper. I couldn't figure it out. It took us. I think I had it for a month before I figured out what it was, and then I went crazy wanting glue. I was like, I heard people talk about the pickup pens, but I really didn't have the money for that, so or didn't want to wait for it to come in. So somebody had mentioned Michael's. So I went to Michael's and bought one of their kits just for the glue. I wanted to get that picture done. And I still to this day use a lot of glue. I don't know why. I don't feel like I push hard on the diamonds, but I do move them around. If like I'm using a 3-placer now, if I feel like I've got them out a little bit, see how I'm pushing them around, I feel like I'm losing a lot of glue because I feel it in my pen all the time, I feel like. I feel it every time I start painting, just for the fact that I want to make sure I don't have to stop a while to get it. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? I'm sitting here talking about my first experience with diamond painting and how it turned out to be an utter disaster. Because my mom had turned on them diamonds. What her figuring it out was she put the diamonds around the colors that they were supposed to be on, and she just scooted them around to fit, just kind of moving them like that around the colors. And so by the time I got the glue, this picture was just a hot mess. We scraped off all the diamonds, and then I figured out how to do it, and it was really good. And so there was no saving that canvas at all. We had scraped off the diamonds so many times that all the glue was gone off of it. And at that time, I had no idea about glue and putting them down, to put your diamonds on. But I don't know if I would have tried saving that one anyway. I wish I'd have kept it now just because to say, it was my first one. But I mean, every bit of that glue was scraped off because we couldn't get anything to stick to it. But then I had the kit from Michaels. So I started it, and then all mine that I ordered from AliExpress started coming in. And I've probably spent $200, $250 on paintings I'll probably never do. Because it took me that long to figure out, okay, this one should have been a bigger size. And I'm still learning. I like to color block. So now I find myself looking for paintings that have a lot of the color blocking. That's one of the reasons I like Mandy Menzino from Diamond Art Club, because she has the big color blocking. And this painting that I'm doing now, this is so big, there's been a lot of color blocking on it. A lot of color blocking. Miss Coffee, look at this. This is Jesus Cape. Look how pretty and purple that is. And this is a round, and look how beautiful it's looking. I just can't wait to get it finished. I didn't think there would be that much purple in it. But that was my introduction to diamond painting. But I digress. I digress a lot, if y'all can't tell. I get in a story. There's not a lot of chat going on. Yeah, it is. I think it's just turning out beautiful. My husband, he come over last weekend. He was helping me with something, and I'd asked him to come in and look at it and tell me what it would take to frame it, but I told him I didn't want it behind glass. My husband's one of those that's, if it comes to carpentry, cars, any of that manly stuff, he can do it. He could build a house from the ground up. He's rebuilt many of engines. I mean, he's just good at any of that. And he come over and looked at it, and I kind of described to him what I wanted. He took measurements. He's already got it built. It's at his house. He hasn't stained it yet. So I told him to kind of wait up on the stain, because I didn't know if I wanted stain, or I don't know if y'all has seen it, but Stitcheries has got that powder that you kind of just go down the side of it, or feather it on there. I don't know if I want it done kind of like that, or if I want him to stain it. But with the supplies that we need, he already has it, so it's not going to cost me anything to frame. And I'm like, I told him, I said, so can I bring them all over and have you frame them? Me and my, yes, I rested up. Rachel, I'm feeling a bit good. I got home about 1 o'clock, so I'm doing what makes me feel better, and that's this. So, if y'all hadn't figured out, me and my husband are not together at the time, but it's not because we want to be. When my dad died, my mother couldn't keep up her house, and we couldn't keep it up for her. And she didn't want to move into our house. We had a 4-bedroom. We could have taken 2 of them bedrooms and converted her into a little apartment. She didn't want that, so we had to make arrangements. And so me and my mom moved in here, and my husband's over at the house. So we see each other quite a bit. He's the one that picked me up and brought me home. I would say he'd have taken me, but, I had to see them good-looking firemen. If you're going to be sick and carried out of your room, what's more than being carried out by 6 firemen? A little embarrassing, but yeah, embarrassed and stunned. You don't really care because you got plenty of eye candy to look at. I'm just reading everybody's comments right now. It's dinner time. What are you having for dinner? Yeah, it's not a good situation right now, but me and my mom, we go over there some, and some evenings my brother will come over here and sit with her while me and him go out to eat or hang out at the house. And, just be husband and wife, because we don't get, very many chances to do it. But I've got an older brother, a younger brother, and a younger sister. But my older brother's the only one that'll help me out with her. And that's just because she won't let the other two. My youngest brother is not capable of taking care of himself, let alone my mother. And my mother doesn't care for my sister, which is sad because she has an alternative lifestyle. And my mom is Jehovah's Witness. And so there's no, they believe in no alternative lifestyle. It's black and white. There's no gray in it. It's this way or that way. And it's sad that, their relationship is not better because of that. I wish my mom would just pick up the phone one time and call her, and I think that would break the ice between them. I do have the worst luck because before I started diamond paint, it's a year and a half ago, I fell and I broke my left ankle. And we didn't know it was broke, but I didn't get up and go to the doctor. I couldn't get up. And I just couldn't get up. And finally, when my daughter called 911 is when we found out it was broken. My husband felt so bad about it because he thought I was just playing around. And then y'all know I fell about 8 weeks ago having a fight with an olive oil jar. And the olive oil won. But I'm out of the boot now. I've been out of the boot, I think, for a week now. It was last Friday. Not yesterday, but the Friday before that. And now this. So, I guess you can call me an unlucky survivor, maybe? Is that a good word for it? Yeah, I'm ready for this year to be over with. It's not been a good one so far. 2019 can end tomorrow and I'd be happy. I don't care if it makes me a year older. I know we were talking birthdays last night in Miss Coffee's chat. I didn't hear anybody being a Libra. I'm a Libra. On the scales, I have a real pretty sapphire birthstone. So do we have any Libras in here tonight? There's always Scorpios. There's always, I can't even think of them now. Scorpios. I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm still a little nervous and trying to settle my talking down and trying to be at normal with my speech. And I still have that little nervous laugh going on. You're a Gemini. Okay. Gemini, Scorpios. You're a Virgo with the sapphire stone. I would look that up because mine's a sapphire purple. Oh crap, my ring. I lost my ring at the hospital, or I left it. Oh, it was the prettiest. Now I'm going to cry. No. At least it wasn't my mother's ring or my wedding ring. I'd taken them off before I went, and I thought, I'll just wear this one. Oh, crap. Maybe it's in the bottom of my purse. Let's just hope. You're a Capricorn, Gemini. Opal for October. I know. I've got my iPad here. I'm going to look it up real quick. What am I looking at? Birthstone for now you could still have the sapphire because you know the birthstones go from, it's not just September, it's like September through November or August. You know, there's part of that that goes into the next month. It's not just, you know, September's not just y'all know what I'm saying. Birth stone Libra.
You saw what?
Yeah. Are they being rotten?
Yeah.
Okay. The zodiac sign for Libra includes 4 stones. Peridot, opal, sapphire is listed as the planetary stone for Libra, and agate, A-G-A-T-E, as the talisman stone. So
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
So yeah, it could be, you know, the August certain date, like the end of August or the end of September through October or something like that, because it's not just September sapphire. Birthstones are based on the month that you were born in, not your, oh, okay. I don't know. I just knew my birthstone was sapphire, but then it says Peridot, but Peridot is actually August something. Because when I had my mother's ring, my son was my second born. And I told my mom, I said, this kid is going to wait till August 1st to come into this world, so I have to have that ugly Peridot green on my ring. Guess what happens at midnight on August 1st? Yeah, my water breaks August 1st. And I'm stuck with that damn green per dot on my ring. It's not that ugly. I just didn't want to. Green's not one of my favorite colors. I'd settle for purple, pink, purple, blue, purple, red, purple, and that's about it. Libra is right after Virgo. It makes sense. I was hoping somebody knew what I was trying to say because I couldn't get it out. Here's this garnet. Garnets are pretty. Isn't garnet February? Because my mom, I think, is a garnet. No, she's an opal. Oh, I don't know. You too, Miss Coffee. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you at least this week. Somebody's live. But you have good family time. Bye. Garnet is January. You're a June baby, so you actually have 3 birthstones. How can you have 3? Garnet is January. You're a June baby. So you have 3 birthstones? I want 3 birthstones. I don't know. I'll have to do a little more looking up on that birthstone. Because I knew mine was. But there are different color sapphires. Is yours more of a red, maybe? Or is yours purple like mine? Bye, Miss Coffee. Exalerite. Okay. Hi, Laura's Lost Craft Corner. How are you doing today? I could have swore, and I can't figure out who it was. There was 2 people in the chat. Now, I've already talked with Eskies about her, but wasn't there somebody in Miss Coffee's live 2 Fridays ago that said they'd never had a Diamond Art Club? Are you leaving Granny's DP and Craft Corner? Or are you just saying bye to Miss Coffee? I'm doing good, Laura. I got out of the hospital around noon. The final discharge was about 20 after to 12:30, and then I got home at 1. So I'm feeling a lot better. They said I had a light to mild stroke, but they're thinking it's due to medication induced instead of, a blood clotting issue that could occur with stroke. They think it was medical induced by my medicines. So they had to go through my medicines, and the ones that could have caused the stroke they had taken me off of, and just right away my vitals improved. And when they introduced me to a couple new ones, they reacted fine. So they're just changing my medication around a little bit. So I'm feeling good and looking to stay good. I'm going to start doing every phobia out there. I'm going to start throwing salt by the gallons over my left shoulder. I'm going to cross my fingers every time I go over a railroad track. I don't know. I'm going to look them all up, and I'm going to have rabbit's feet on my keychain. I'm going to have them pasted to my wall. I might even put one on my toilet bowl handle. Lori, after you had your stroke that was due by medication, you were fine after they played with your medication, right? I've never heard of a medicine induced stroke, because when they said stroke, I was about to cry out thinking, I had blood clotting issues in my brain or something, and thought, I just stay more of a recluse than what I already am. I'm like Jen Wall, I'm a shut in and I don't care. I love it. You had on both sides of your brain, so you have some deficits. See, I have some deficits. I have problems with as y'all can tell, I do slur a lot of words, and I get words jumbled in my mouth, and I forget, and then I'll get sidetracked, just easily deterred away from everything. But that had to do with a electric shock treatments that I had after my daughter died. She was born with severe handicap, so she wasn't even supposed to survive birth, and to have her for 18 years was wonderful. And I never told myself that. So we had her for 18 wonderful years when we shouldn't have had her at all. And it just took me a long time to be able to say that and to be able to talk about it now without crying. So that's what my problems are. And it's just because of them treatments. And it bothers me now. I wish I'd never had them done, but hindsight. Carl Jr. They probably heard that. I'm sitting here whispering to her.
Is your drink?
It's a Sprite.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to get a drink. I'm not used to sitting here talking for an hour. I normally just push buttons and laugh at myself and laugh what's going on in chat. Did everybody leave me or is something wrong? Somebody say hi if you're out there. I'm not seeing any chat move. Okay, you're still there. I just didn't see anybody. I thought maybe I lost y'all or y'all left. I wouldn't blame you if y'all left. No, I'm just kidding. You're working, lurking. Hey, I would be doing the same thing. I do that a lot. I can be in chat and I normally say hi. And if you don't hear anything from me from then, I'm just diamond painting along. And if somebody say something funny or ask a question, I'll jump in there and type, and then I'll go back to my diamond painting. You're trying to fix your whip? What's wrong with your whip? You have to re-record it? I'll tell you what, that video I did last week, one of the Diamond Art Clubs, I recorded that darn thing 4 times. I could not figure out how to get it from my camcorder to my computer, and I got it. It's recording this. I got it to, I found it on my computer one time, and I did the initiating and downloaded it to my computer. I found it one time, and then I hit a button and it went away. And so I recorded it for a second time and still couldn't get it from the camcorder to the computer. So the third one I recorded from the computer, and that video was just a hot mess. So I recorded it for a fourth because I don't know how to go in and do all that editing. my daughter put together my opening and closing of my videos to where I just click on that, I click on the video, and then I click on the ending, and then damn, there's the whole video. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss there. I cuss a lot, but not on here. I try to be respectful of everybody. Like I said, I don't cuss a lot because my mom doesn't appreciate it. So
I cuss a lot.
yeah, my daughter makes up for it. Even my grandsons. I had to quit saying damn it when the older one stomped his foot and goes, damn it. You know, starting to have to watch what we say around them now. You know, it's kind of funny the first time, but the third time it's not so funny. So that's what I'm going to work on next, is learning how to edit a video to where I can, when I do something studio on the video, and
That's
You sure?
you cuss like a sailor, Jeremy. I used to before I lived with my mother. I could make a grown man bashful,
been fighting over it all weekend.
especially during my drunk days. You know, you had your party days in your early 20s to your mid 30s, and then you grew up and turned 40, and then it's like, why can't I be 20 again? You know, the good party days. And I partied. I hate to say it, but I partied. I partied hard. And it got me in a lot of trouble. I never got into trouble with the law, but ethically, no. Just personally done a lot of things that, oh, never mind. We are going to change that subject. So what do y'all want to talk about? I quit putting diamonds down. I'm sitting here wanting to vape for a little bit because I haven't vaped that much. I did. I took my vape with me, and I took my liquid with me, and I took a spare set of batteries for it. And I figured out how you can smoke in a bathroom. And I'm so bad. I'm evil because I smoked in the hospital. I would go in the bathroom and I would flush the toilet and I'd blow the smoke down the toilet. I thought by blowing it at the toilet and flushing it, that it would just carry that smoke down. And it didn't. It just come up. But I was doing that and I was blowing it towards the vent. In my room, there was an actual smoke detector, so I couldn't do it in my room. But I
Hold
thought,
it in long enough, the water vapor goes away. You just have to hold it in.
Well, the smoke detector shouldn't go off.
That's the drop.
I wasn't going to take a chance of smoking in my room, but the bathroom was another thing. I mean, if they offered me a patch, well, guess what? That patch lasted 30 minutes before it fell off. It's like, they'd have had to tape it to my damn arm for me to get any type of
The shower.
benefit out of it.
Hot shower is water vapor.
There wasn't a shower in my room.
Oh.
I'd have had to go down the hall.
There was a. What was that?
They couldn't give me 100% guarantee that nobody would walk in on me. You think I'm going to take a shower there? No. You give me a tub with soap and a wash rag and get out of my room, and I was telling my husband that he picked me up, and I said, yeah, the first time I did it, I said I had my face down there, and I just vaped real quick, and I flushed it, and I blew out. Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's something you would do. So if you're ever in the hospital and you vape, go in the bathroom, take a hit, flush it, and then blow it, and it'll go down the toilet. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So I don't know if I already asked this question, but what is everybody working on? As y'all can see, I'm working on Diamond Art Club. I think most of our group, I mean, you know, because I think we've got a clique going on here because it's all the same people. and we're all Diamond Art Club lovers, but some can't. Some aren't as fortunate enough as others to get them as often. And so I find myself a little fortunate in that I've got family that likes to give me money, and I have a husband that'll splurge on me. And so I've given some of my Diamond Art Clubs away. I've had some people ask me why, and I had some people say, "Are you crazy?" And I had some people say, "Well, you gave that to somebody. Can I have one?" And I'm like, "No. If you want to ask me, you're not going to get one. It's the ones that I sincerely feel something in my heart that are good people. Even though I don't know y'all, I know we're all a good group of people. And I love that. And I like giving away diamond paintings here and there. I just don't like somebody criticizing me for it and then asking me for one. You know, it's not going to happen. Ever moment, coffee time. Bye, babe. Y'all have fun. Window scene from Ever Moment. You're afraid it's going to run out of a color. You know what? My very first Ever Moment, I ran out of color. It was my frog. I don't know if y'all seen my frog, because that was in my very first videos. But I had a 40 by is a 40 by 40 frog, and it's on a lily pad, and it's got its fingers behind its ears going like nana 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 with its tongue sticking out. And when I seen that for some reason, and y'all can laugh at this, it reminded me of my dad. Because every time you seen my dad or you took a picture of my dad, all he was doing is sticking out his tongue. We had a hard time at his funeral finding the picture where he wasn't sticking out his tongue. And we were like, you know what? That was Dad. Let's put these pictures up. And we did. And they're the best pictures we could ever have of him. But that was my frog. And I ran out of 2 colors on it. It was 2 different green, because they had like 8, 9 different shades of green in that. And then I did my ladybug from Ever Moment. It was a 40 by 40, and it had its tongue sticking out. So I thought I was on to something there. But I went to look for other animals, and I couldn't find a lot of the single animals that were sticking out their tongue. So I've got an unboxing coming up of a couple, but they're more group shots than they are individual. So if y'all find any animal other than a frog and a ladybug sticking out their tongue, please send me a link, because I love them pictures. For the most part, every picture on my wall, except for 3, are all animals. I've got a little monster chipmunk thing over there. I've got a little fairy. I got a seaside shell with a glass, and then one bench scene in the park. I'm sure everybody's had done one of those. And that scene is when I figured out I don't like confetti. I don't like confetti too much. Am I talking too much? At the beginning, I didn't have anything to say. Now I can't shut up. You're removing the mower deck on riding lawnmower. A bearing broke. Got to rebuild it. Oh, bummer. My husband would love for something to break down so he could rebuild it. Not our cars, but his lawnmower, the air conditioner, or his weed eater, anything like that. He would love it when it break down. He'd break it down, tear it apart, put it together, get it working, and it worked really good, and then he'd throw it down and go buy a new one. Men and their toys. Thank you, Ginger. See, now I feel a little more comfortable doing the 5th. I really do. Y'all have helped me get this under my belt. And you like confetti diamond painting with Eskies? I'm one of those color blocking gals myself. I think that's why I like Mandy Manzano so well. I'm a natural at life. You like turning a wrench. Well, you got one on the computer too. Men and their screwdrivers too. I think he owns every power tool out there. Like I said, he waits for it to break so he can fix it to turn around and buy a new one. And then he'll give the old to my daughter, her husband, anybody that needs it, our neighbor. If their yard is getting too, he'll go ask them, "You need a weed eater?" And I'm like, honey, that's going to insult some people. He goes, "No, it won't." Sure enough, they need a weed eater, so he found somebody he could give it away to. But yeah, I think he owns every power tool out there. So I'm going to start working on this again. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry about bumping that. So sorry. I got to get this moved around a little better because I think on the 5th, my daughter, I'm going to try to get her to be in on the chat with me if we can find babysitters, because I can't have the chaos that was happening in here earlier. I wouldn't want that, and I wouldn't want y'all to have to put up with it because it drives me crazy. We do this kind of get away from things. We don't want yelly kids in the background. Of course, I don't mind, but I do the diamond painting just to get away from everyday pressures. It's easy to get lost in a diamond painting. I'm doing okay with this light pad being on low. I just hope the glare's not too bad. And I don't know how to stop that. But that's on low. This is on high. I guess you can't really tell the difference. Yeah, it goes down some. Just keep it on low. But I think that would be fun for my daughter to be here with me. She thought it was a cool thing a while ago, so like, yeah, that sounds fun. So we're gonna set it up to where she can be here and we can get some painting done, and I just think it sounds like fun. Doing it once with her anyway. See, I'm out of glue already and I just started. But it might be because I'm using my 3-placer. And my 3-placer I do use a lot of glue on. I'm going to reach across here and get my glue. Sorry, guys. Let's see. You like turn a wrench. You like both. You like the confetti and the color blocking. It would be nice if we could. I would like to be able to computer graph my own diamond painting by, graphing different pictures together. That way you got your confetti that you don't mind, and then you got your color blocking that you don't mind, or vice versa. There's a little of both, and I would love to do that. And for those that's wondering, my custom with hook hand is being done. My oldest daughter diamond paints on a regular basis. She works at Christie's Toy Box, so on her downtime, she diamond paints. She's got her boss will sit there with her and diamond paint with her while they're on the clock. She doesn't care. She got her into it, and so she's going to work on it. And then my youngest daughter that was here a while ago with the boys, she's going to do part of it, and then I'm going to finish it off. And then the girls are going to give it to him for Father's Day if we can get it done in the next month and a half. But we're going to give him the measurements of the whole thing like we did with this one that I'm doing now. And have him make the frame thinking it's a diamond painting for me. Have him make it, and then one of the girls will bring it over, we'll frame it, and then give it to him on Father's Day. I think that would be a good present for him, and I'm just hoping it turns out. But I thought I was either going with Evermoment or Hook-Hand, because Hook-Hand is okay on customs as long as it's round. And so I got round because there was no way I was trusting Hook-Hand with a square custom. Not yet. There's still too many things being said about the Hook-Hand square. But I went with Hook-Hand because they're round. Evermoment only does square. I like Evermoment, and the frog and the ladybug I was talking about are both from Evermoment. But I had just finished a square, and I didn't want to do another square. I like to do a square about every third or fourth Diamond Art Clubs. I did Diamond Art Club, Evermoment. Diamond Art Club, Diamond Art Club, Diamond Art Club, Evermoment. So I've already got my next one kitted up, which is that new, I want to pronounce it Adello, Adello. It is one of their new ones, and it's got really beautiful colors in it. I've already got it kitted up, and the colors in it are just gorgeous. I did a video on it. Just this not this week, or it was the end of last week, I believe. So if y'all want to look at the picture of it, well, I can pull it up here. I can't pull it up real quick. It's Diamond Art Club. They need an app. I love their paintings. I hate their website. Okay, I've beaten Dearly Crafted's. Don't tell her I said that. Shh, keep it quiet, just between us. Ginger. You always build a car for her in her spare time. You might have more luck with that from my husband. We're from Oklahoma. We'd be able to get it to you a lot easier. You don't see a glare? See, I see it in my computer, but I can't tell from the camcorder. It's not showing me the picture on my camcorder. I thought it would show me the picture if I turned it around, but it didn't. I hope y'all are still with me, that I didn't screw this up. Yes, Ginger. I think you mentioned that the other day. Diamond Art Club needs its own. Why don't they? You know, they listened to us on the Legends. They gave us somewhat of an inventory sheet. I think what they gave us is great. I've got one of them label makers coming. Well, I say coming. I'm ordering it on the 3rd. The 3rd of May. But yeah, their website sucks. We pay them a lot of money. I think they make enough money to where they can put together a good app. I mean, they don't have to have stores in there like AliExpress, just their own. But I don't. Does Dreamer Designs have their own app, or is it just website? I don't know. I've been on their. I don't know if I've ever been on their page. I think I went to a couple of their online chats that they had, their whipping chats. And I was in there a few times with Mrs. Coffee, and I'm sure a couple other of our clan, as so to speak. Ginger, you messaged them and they're going to try? That's great. That's awesome. Now I forgot what I was talking about. So it wasn't too important, I guess. See, that's me. I forget. And I just was talking 2 seconds ago. Oh, we were talking about that one company that I don't like talking about. I'm the type of person, when I make friends, it's for life. Granted, I don't know any of y'all personally, but I do feel like y'all's my virtual family. And, I get feelings from people, and, we talk about our feelings. Everybody talks about their problems, their days with their kids. You get to really know everybody, and, it's really, to me, a personal basis. I feel I know everybody in here. I see, Cindy, I know you from Ginger, but I didn't know you had a channel, so I think I subscribe to everybody that's in here. I got Ginger. I believe, Cindy, I got you too. I got Jeremy. I got Diamond Painting with Eskies. I got, that's Cindy's Traveling Crafts. I've got you. I've definitely got Miss Coffee. Corey. Diamond Painting Effect. Do you have a channel? Yeah, everybody that's got a channel, go ahead and put your emojis in. That way, I don't think we have any new, but put your emojis in, because that's how I find new people. You're too quiet. No channel yet, Granny? Well, I'm going to just call you Granny. I lost my granny a long time ago, so you're going to be my Grammy. Put in them emojis. We've got Diamond Painting with Eskies. We got, hi Peppers. How are you doing today? We got Carol Whiffington. I know Ginger. Where's y'all's emojis? Grannies. That would be fine. Okay, I'm going to call you Granny then. I had a granny a long time ago, and that might have come out loud. Sorry about that if it did. But it was my cousin's granny. And it was Granny and Papa. And they were just the sweetest country bumpkins you could ever know or meet. Thumbs up for Cindy's Traveling Crafts. Peppers, you've got a channel? I'm just checking something here. I didn't know you had a channel. I'll have to go look at that, Peppers, after we get done here. When I popped on your name, it just gives me the live stream stuff. But if you put yourself in one more time, you'll notice you have a wrench, because I did make you a moderator. Okay, you do have, I think, Corey, I do subscribe to you. I think I subscribe to everybody. When there's new people come and chat, I will, my camera's making a beeping noise. We'll see. If we get cut off, my camera's, but I think it should be okay. It's plugged in over here. I love some of y'all's emojis. See, Cindy's Traveling Crafts with your emojis on my computer. It's got 3 thumbs up or 6 thumbs up, and then you've got 5 pairs of pants. Well, 3 of them thumbs up are sitting right on a pair of pants, and then right under that pair of pants, on 4 pair of pants, you've got 4 poo-poo points or 4 poo emojis. It just looks so funny on my computer. Okay, Corey, I will definitely check you out because you're the only one. You and Corey, I believe, or I'm sorry, Corey and Peppers. Peppers, do you like peppers? Huh. Okay, next story. Oh, I was telling you about my granny and grandpa. They had a big, ginormous pond. I mean, this thing was half an acre big pond. I mean, you pulled out 50, 100-pound catfish out of this pond. But they were all at one end and we swam at the other. I mean, he even had buoys out there to where we were at it was the shallow end, but the shallow end went down probably 50 feet. That's where we caught our perch. But every time we went to swim in that pond, we had to give him a Yankee dime. And we had to put it on his cheek, and we couldn't do it before we swam. Well, when we first moved down there, I didn't want to kiss this old man. You know, I wasn't very comfortable with him. Here's this old man with no teeth wanting me to kiss him on the cheek. Well, there was 4 times I didn't do it, and they would not let me go swim. My mother would not let me go swim. So it's like the 4th time I finally got up there and had the nerve to kiss him. It was a smack and run. But yeah, we had big fish out of that. He would go out every day in the deep end of the pond, and he would throw out cat or dog food, and you could just see them come into the water. It was just so fun to watch because here'd be that, I'm talking catfish head. You can't see my other hand. Catfish head. This big. Just the head alone come in and just suck that dog food in or that cat food in. And then he would be, yeah, it's a good day to go fishing. He'd go get his cane pole, and he would pull out 20-pound catfish with his cane pole. Now, if y'all don't know what a cane pole is, yes, I'm a big country bumpkin. Cane pole was just dried out. I don't even know how to subscribe it. It's just like I don't know, it's cane pole. It's not like sugar cane, but it's more like kind of a bamboo stalk. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. I know we've got a lot of country people in here. But he would go get his cane pole and he'd pull out these 20-pound catfish. He'd go, oh, supper. And if it wasn't big enough for everybody around, he threw it back in there and pulled out another one. And we had a catfish fry. And now I can't eat catfish. I cannot eat it for some reason. I think I ate it too much as a kid. And we had neighbors that lived up on the mountain. We lived down below the mountain. We lived actually between 2 mountains in the valley. And we had friends up on the, now this might upset somebody, but yeah, every first Sunday of the month, we would go up there and we'd have rabbit barbecue. Yes, we ate Thumper. We ate Thumper. Oh no. Yeah, it's a long stick of bamboo. That's what I was trying to. Okay, Corey said if you just pick one to watch, watch what is the Corollas diamond painting effect. I don't know what we just picked one to watch. One of your videos? Is that what you're talking about? So you do have a channel. So I need to go check you out. You and Peppers. Yes, Rabbit was very good, and the man that owned the rabbits, he made the best homemade barbecue to be. And we would build a big campfire, and he would make that barbecue sauce over the campfire, and that's how we cooked the rabbit. We put them on metal sticks, and you had to sit there and turn it and turn it and turn it, and then stop and put the barbecue sauce on it and turn it. Am I grossing everybody out? I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Peppers. I got that from Crafts, Rich Crafts. I actually have two I like. I think we've already shown these once, but I'm going to show them again. Oops. I dropped it. I got it. It's this one, too. It's a little different. They're two different purples. You can see them in the light. And then I've got this one. And this has got the party. Listen to me, party. It's got the party purples and pinks in it. The only thing I don't like, it's a little short. I can't turn it around because I'm getting really good at the 3-placer. But I can't turn this easy around because I've got a 5-placer, 6-placer on, and it wants to hit my fingers when I can't turn around. Same way with this one with no bump. I just can't get a grip. This one I'm good at turning this. 1, 3. Yeah, that's my drill pins. I don't remember where I got this. This one isn't from Rich Craft. This is actually from Etsy. And it was bigger. And she sent me a picture of it, and I approved it. And then she dropped it and broke it. And she emailed me and told me she'd make another one, but she sent me a picture of this, and I really liked it. I thought it was cute. That tells you how much shorter it is than, the other drill pins. And I was like, no, don't remake it. I'll take that. And it's cute. Cute. Maybe I'll let my daughter use it when we do another live. And that fell on the floor too. I knew Junior would like that rabbit story. I know she likes rabbit. I know. I still like Thumper to this day. Just like Bambi. Eat Bambi and rabbit. I didn't realize I had so many fun stories to tell until this happened. When I did a chit chat video, I had a hard time thinking of these things, so I just did a tag, and so I need to use this experience in my chit chats, and they'll be funny. I think some of these stories are funny. It's fun to remember because I'd have never thought of Granny and Grandpa and the pond and the catfish and the rabbit and wouldn't have remembered all that. Oh, I got another funny story. Y'all ready? So, my uncle, it turns out funny. It's serious at first, but I'm going to put this down for a minute. My uncle was a alcoholic. He drank a lot. Maybe we can get a discount if we buy them in pair. Oh, the pens. Yeah. I don't think that you can order two at a time yet unless you're from out of country. You need to order them and send them to Rachel and then have her send them back, but then it costs too much money for shipping. Them numbers, I think they're getting them done in about 3 weeks now. You know, about every 3 weeks it comes up. But anyway, my uncle, he drank a lot, and when he drank a lot, he passed out. And he didn't do it every night, so you can't really call him an alcoholic. It's just when he drank and he passed out. So, you know, when he was off working one of his hard days, you know, he had been drinking throughout the day. And him and my dad would come home, and my dad would start drinking with him. Corina, she lives in Texas, and I live in Arizona. It wouldn't work anyway. Oh, okay. Well, I live in Oklahoma. So, us Oklahomans and Texans, and we know country. We know country. Anyway, I'm digressing again. They would come home and drink and pass out. So we played so many pranks on him. We would steal his lighters from him. And that's what we used, because when we started smoking, we would smoke Yankee Dimes across the street. And if anybody don't know what Yankee Dimes are, not Yankee Dimes. Yankee Dimes are kisses. Grapevines. It was grapevines, and you could smoke grapevines. So we used to steal his lighters, and when he'd wake up, he couldn't find his, so he thought he'd lose it. My aunt kept these in the big cases, you know, where you could buy 20 at a time. She would have to buy one of them every 2 to 3 weeks because he went through a lighter almost every day. But he thought he was going crazy because he lost so many lighters. And anyway, they'd come home and pass out, and he'd take off his shoes and socks and put them up in the recliner. We would sit there and we would paint his toenails and his fingernails bright red. And we'd do the same thing with my dad. And then we would put whipped cream on their hands. You know, we would just put it on their palms of their hands. And then we'd scratch their nose just lightly. And they'd go to their face and get that whipped cream all over the place. It was funny. We used to play pranks like that on my uncle all the time. I see name steers. Name steers. Let's see, name steers. Yeah, we do. Got that part of the country cornered. West Coast with Jeremy, of course. And there's nothing wrong with them city folks. We'll take them too, huh? Ginger, Jeremy. Hi, Michelle. Or Michelle. Is it Michelle? You're in confetti hell. Well, hi, Michelle. Hope you're doing good. How are you doing? I said Jeremy. Didn't I say Jeremy? I thought I said Texas and Oklahoma, and then you said Jeremy, and I said, yeah, we'd take them city slickers too. Something like that. I don't know. Who cares? Just kidding. Yeah, I thought Jeremy was city. I didn't know he was so much country bumpkin like us. But that's good. That's good. He knows what we're talking about more often than none. Somebody else that speaks our language. Because you have to admit, us down south, we do have our own language. I'm doing good, Michelle. What are you working on? You sang country music for 26 years and rode horses, did rodeo, all that good stuff. Hey, now that's awesome. You know, when I first seen your name, Eskies, I thought you were like an Eskimo. I thought you were from like Alaska when I seen that Eskies. It took me a couple times to realize it was your dogs. I'm hoping I'm right there. You're working on a Diamond Art Club? Which one? That's what I meant. Yeah. I thought you were from Alaska with your name, and then it took me 2 or 3 times to realize that it was your dogs that you're referring to and not you being from Alaska. American Eskimos. Confetti wouldn't be half so bad if I could at least see all the ones in the first place I missed 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. Yes. See, I do that with color blocking. I'll work on a patch. I'll put a patch together and start working on it. And let's say it's this big. And I'll go through and start working it up. And then I'll go back and get the ones I missed. And then I'll see more that I missed. And instead of going back and getting them, I'll just start on the next section and start on the ones I missed. So I fill in the ones I missed and then start the next section and getting them out of that next section, if that makes sense. It confuses a lot of people. I even had somebody think I was from someplace in Michigan that I guess they called those folks an Eskie. Eskies. I have a hard time pronouncing that S. S, it kind of slurs. I think Eskies. I want to pronounce it as a K. Eskikis. So, what is the funniest prank y'all pulled in your life? Or the funniest thing you did to somebody else? Not necessarily them seeing it so funny, but you seeing it as funny. Nobody? Surely somebody's got a funny story there. No takers? I'm running out of stories now. It's 11 p.m. here, so I'm off to bed. Take care, everyone, and thank you for the great job live. Thank you, Carolyn. It's actually been pretty fun. It's funner than what I thought it was. I didn't realize we'd been here for 2 hours. Everybody need to go? Or are you ready to keep going? I've had placed some diamonds, believe it or not. My hand is sticking to that. I have to put my pinky down in order to do that. And when I do that, I lean down and then my whole pinky sticks to it. I have to work down here on what I've already done. I can't believe we've been here for 2 hours. You're always on the receiving end of the pranks. Oh my. Well, your sisters probably has some good stories in. Only 3 p.m. here. I think it's 5 here. So I think I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'm gonna have to go fix something for supper for my mom. Had my husband bringing her meals to her while I was in the hospital, and she's ready for a home cooked meal. So I'm gonna get off of here, and I think I'm gonna try this again before the 5th, and work with my setup a little bit, and we'll try it again at another time. I had so much fun, guys, and thank you for showing up and allowing me to do this. I had so much fun. Time has flown by. I appreciate every one of y'all for showing up. Corey, I'll check to make sure I subscribe to your channel. And Peppers, I'll be sure and subscribe to yours. And if anybody real quick wants to put an emoji that hasn't already, then I'll go check you too. No? No? You're still working on the mower. You're welcome, Jeremy. I had so much fun doing this, and I think it got better as it progressed and when the grandbabies left. No more camera hitting and wanting to say hi and watch a movie and all that good stuff that kids like to do. Yeah, if everybody likes this, hit the like button on your way out. If you didn't, oh well. Hit that bottom button, but don't let me know. It might hurt my feelings. No, it won't. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to get off of here. Hope you come back. Please subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Bye.